Hey, V Money, can you play New World right now? I bet. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, Black, you want to do the setting check? Alright, yeah. I mean, my shit up right now. Let me do this shit real quick. Ball, man. All I ever do is ball, man. Oh shit. Yeah, my shit's up. Okay, I got it. Okay, bet. Yeah, my set's up right now. Oh shit. Hold up, bang. I go Super Saiyan, go Saiyan. Super Saiyan, go Saiyan. Yeah, I'll do this top rank. Yeah, go ahead and knock this out on my lunch break. Alright, bet. Oh. Big game, big game, big game. Super Saiyan, go Saiyan. I'm gonna let you know I'm taking the mic off. Yeah, I'm taking the mic off when we get this shit started. Alright. Let me know where to press it, V Money. 3, 2, 1. Alright, Black. Good luck, V. Oh, yeah, yours did too? Yeah, my shit said the same thing. We'll load back up and count it down. They don't want us to play. Oh, nah, yeah. I don't think they went down because it's letting me load back up. Maybe it was just... Alright. Count it down whenever you're ready. Yeah, bro. Alright, good luck, bro.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were so like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were so like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I'll put it on and on like I ain't selfish now. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they...
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C. That's where the home of the Washington Redskins resides, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set up. 60 Pittsburgh. 54. Line 54. Bring it. Bring it. Shift. Shoot.
This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And his first carry, he loses the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run it here with Thompson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got you, son. Hey, exit. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Not here. Right there. 54.
2nd and 9 now.
Let's go. Defense.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 54 is Mike. Hit it.
They'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Running with Howard. Trucks over it. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Try the right side with Howard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. Okay, 2nd and 1, you get nothing. What now on 3rd and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go. It doesn't matter that they know you're coming. You ought to be able to pick up this short yardage.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 1st downs and 3 points.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds the tight end, Reed. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Hey, Haywood!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Check three. Pilot, 64, weak. Go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He gets it here to Peake. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
6'6", bullet high. Hey, wahoo!
Mike 8, I'm trying to collect. Mike 8.
Get it.
They're going to look to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
First down and goal to go.
Hey, Alpha. Be grip.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. On the give, running right is Howard. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
On first down, they run with Howard. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
This is Howard on 2nd down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by the Pro Bowl safety Landon Collins. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Go.
Back to throw. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
50, plant.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
It's our time.
Yep.
Go ahead, go. Right there.
To Thompson on the draw. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
That's it, baby.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Let's go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hit it.
Here's 2nd and 8. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
Greystone travel. Hey, Delta.
Check Mike. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got Peak. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Go! 60 Pittsburgh.
You ain't going nowhere.
Hey. Bravo.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 6 man. Check curls. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Hey, orbit.
Watch the curl. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
5.
2nd and 11. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Down.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now.
Hey, Echo.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm here.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. Complete. Richardson has it. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And Jay Gruden says, let's go for this thing. They're going to try it here on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Lefty, lefty. Kill. X3. 218, chop.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz, and he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down. On first down, Howard. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
315.
From the 31, Wentz. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Here I come!
Get it.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Rip left, rip left.
They go with Howard again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On second down, it's Howard. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big-time run by Jordan Howard. 47 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Howard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. All 9 points for him coming via the field goal, and this last one puts him out in front.
All the field goals are great, but you know I'm going to get pessimistic here, right? Because you've got to score touchdowns to win games in the NFL. I just wonder if all these field goals, great now, I wonder if they'll come back and haunt them later on.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Break the move. Right there. 54 Mike.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target was the rookie Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
74, 74. 53. Hey, box drop. Let's go one more. Let's go.
Again, it's Howard. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
It's more coming. It's more where I came from. Here we go. Back. Swing. Black. Come on. There we go. Set.
On 3rd down, it's Howard, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
They'll run on 1st down. Howard, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
20. Hey, Lou.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Howard, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They run with Howard. And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He'll have the win at his back here in the 4th quarter. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Get that quarterback. Now.
Back to throw here. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Let's go.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Hey, wahoo. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give right side. It's Howard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Howard, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, Howard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Elliott puts this one through. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. So yet another field goal to end a drive.
You hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
Check, cross. Two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber. Hey, high 7. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Timmy Jernigan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Get it.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Mike.
Bravo.
Mike's 54.
Be grip.
Back to throw. He completes it to Pete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there. Good for a Redskin first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, orbit. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 2.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. This is caught. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Hey, switch gears.
Greystone travel. Hey, echo.
Walk 54. Here we go. Mike's 5-4.
Take go.
He'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Hey, exit. State situation. Take 3. 218, jump. Check right 54.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He's back to throw. Reed wrestling ahead. That's complete right around the 8. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Mike 5-4. I don't think you got it, son. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. You don't want this.
Hey, watch out. Check there. 54.
All day. Just like that.
Check. Now.
They'll drop the throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Derek Barnett. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield.
Bro.
Sack number 16 on the year.
GG, V.
An electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. Final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone.
It was tough, bro. It was tough both ways, bro.
Flip it over. Make it up. In that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Eagles, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
God damn.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
well, you tried me with Dylan on the last 2 passes, the last 2 drives, bro.
NFL on EA Sport.
I had to lurk your ass on those 2. Oh man. Oh, playoff spot secured. Whew.
Honestly unforgettable. You would joke like your bad. This no perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like your belly show.
2 close ass games. I like it.
I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed.
Like what though? Like what you mean? What was luck though? I lurked you on both of them. Those was users. I used both of those last 2. Bro, I was dealing Moses. I'll send you a video of him. I played I'm dealing Moses most of the game, bro. Oh yeah, the deflections, whatever deflections wasn't, yeah. But the last 2 picks on them last 2 drives, that was me. You stopped me from getting Jordan Howard getting the X Factor though. You stopped me from doing that. I couldn't get 4 touchdowns or 200 yards. Cause I started playing it. I wasn't playing it before. I played it those last 2. I got back there. That's what I'm saying. Them last 2 picks, bro, I played 3 different routes and got back to that last one. Yeah, you did, yeah. You know the shit. You know the route combinations and shit. I get, bro, that shit. Yeah, you fucked me up all game. Damn, you stopped Jordan Howard from getting the X Factor. All I needed was 60 more yards or 4. I knew I wasn't getting 4 touchdowns. Yeah. Hey, he had 141 now. He had 141. Yeah. I had to, yeah. I need it. Yes, that corner route. Boy, I seen that corner route at the last second too, I tell you. I seen it at the last second. I got so scared he was gonna go out of bounds. Oh. I was spamming possession, bro. I was spamming that shit. Oh. GG though, bro. I don't know if you can get a wild card spot, can you? I don't even know who gonna get the second wild card spot. I know Takeoff got one of them. All right, bro. I got to head back to work, dog. Good shit.